give you a story. I was in junior high school. A recruiter came to my junior high to speak about this school that was fairly new called the Creative and Performing Arts High School. Again, I loved music. So when I heard about that and then watching the show Fame, like on television, you know, when you think of creative and performing arts, you thought of that show. And I was like, man, if it's anything like that, I want to go, right? So they said, okay, if you want to sing, which I did, you have to have a certain grade point average. Got that. But then you're supposed to have 3 sheets of music in order for you to audition and get evaluated. I was like, cool. So I was in choirs before and everything, so I'm familiar with certain things like Ave Maria and all that other stuff. So I'm going to grab those. I'm going to find those sheets of music so the piano can play it, blah, blah, blah. Couldn't find it anywhere in the city. I looked everywhere. So I go back home. It's the day of the audition. And I said, Dad, I'm not going. Just when I was living with my dad at the time. I said, Dad, I'm not going. He said, what do you mean not going? Why? I said, because I don't have any of the sheets of music. I'm not going to go there with nothing in my hand. They're going to reject me. He said, you don't know that. He said, you don't know. He's like, go. And whatever happens, happens. But you're never going to know if you don't go. So he said, take your ass. That's what he said. Take your black ass onto the trolley, go to that school, and sing. And you never know what happens. If I didn't do that, if my father didn't urge me to do that, I'm getting emotional thinking about it, I wouldn't be talking to you. That school allowed me to meet the 4 guys that allowed me to be in that group, that allowed me to be successful. That moment, that one choice, I could either have gone or not gone. And it could have changed everything. You know, we tend to augment all of the melodrama of things, of people. Well, he lived here, so he has to be like, that's not true, because again, I'm a product of that. I did not grow up in the suburbs. My parents were not rich. Yet they gave me life.
Yeah, well, you don't have to have a lot of money to be a good parent, right?
Mm-mm.
You just have to be intentional and involved.
Love.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you go to the audition and what happens?
I got accepted on the spot.
But you didn't have the...
I didn't have anything. The teacher was named Dr. David King, God rest his soul. He told me to sing a few scales. I guess he saw that I could sing. He said, you're in. That was it.
Wow.
If I didn't make that choice, I don't know where I'd be.
It's amazing.
Thanks, Pop.
Yeah.